Hello, this is Feliciano, and I'm sitting here with our client Stephen, and our client has become conversational before 4 months. And I thought I'm just inviting him for an interview to talk about the history and how exactly we have helped him to get there, and also inspires you to become conversational or fluent in Spanish. So, Stephen, felicidades. Well done. Muy bien hecho.
Gracias, Feliciano. Gracias a ti.
Gracias a ti también. Perfecto, entonces, ¿podrías presentarte?
Sí, claro. Pues yo soy Steven, de Inglaterra. Yo tengo 33 años. Originalmente yo nací y crecí en Manchester, pero antes de la pandemia estaba viviendo en Londres por 5 años. Soy consultor de ventas y entrenador el liderazgo también. Por eso me mudé a España hace 2 años.
¿Y qué te gusta de España?
Mucho, mucho.
Súper bien.
Pues lo mejor que me gusta sobre España es el clima, perdón.
El clima, la
El clima
cultura.
es mejor que Inglaterra y yo mucho mejor. Y me gusta pasar mi tiempo libre afuera haciendo deportes en la naturaleza. Así que
Súper
España
bien,
es perfecto.
claro. ¿Qué planes tienes de futuro?
Pues me gustaría perfeccionar mi español, así que puedo enseñar cursos de ventas en español.
Claro,
Y también me gustaría viajar a Sudamérica y conectar con las locales en español también.
claro, con los locales. Muy bien, perfecto. How did you feel before starting with us?
Oof. I felt like I was struggling to really connect, as I said, with the locals. And I think the only time I could speak Spanish was when I was ordering food in a restaurant or I was going to the grocery store. So yeah, I was only hanging around with expats, and I was struggling to really feel at home in Spain, I think.
I understand. And yeah, now, Stephen, how do you feel after having completed your Spanish coaching so far?
I feel like a new man, a Spanish man. And yeah, I feel like I can properly express myself. About 3 months ago, I actually moved to Madrid from Barcelona, and already I've made a lot of local friends, madrileños. I'm playing for a football team. I've joined several clubs, so I feel like I'm able to settle down in Spain a lot easier. And yeah, long may it continue.
Perfect. And just out of curiosity, Stephen, what does your family say about your Spanish now?
Well, my Spanish and South American friends are relieved because now they can finally speak to me in Spanish, and they don't have to constantly translate for me when I'm going to the bank or I have to do something. And my English friends are asking me how can they learn Spanish too. So they're inspired to go and learn as well, and hopefully maybe move to Spain one day and join me.
That's great. And how does your everyday life look like in Madrid? Yeah.
Well, I think now I feel I can go out. The only problem now is Madrileños are very friendly. So sometimes I just go to the shop, to buy some groceries, and I end up speaking for half an hour to a local, and they tell me all the best places to go, which is really nice. But it's very
Amazing.
good. I've got friends from Chile, from Argentina, from Colombia, from Spain, all over, and I'm learning a lot about new cultures and new places. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Perfect. So that's great. And yeah, so far, what's your highlights about our coaching?
Well, I think two things, actually, two highlights, if I can pick two. I think the first one is the structure. So before I was using, Duolingo, Spanish Dicts, a lot of these apps, and I was learning a lot of words, but I didn't know how to make sentences. So I think the way you've structured the program and the grammar is fantastic to really, see how you're progressing and learn only what you need to at the time. And I think second is the way you hold me accountable, and every day make sure that I'm doing the work, even when I'm, I've got a lot of personal work on. You kept me going, and I think without this, I wouldn't be where I am today. So yeah, massive thank you to you and Tony for
Thanks
the
to
journey.
you. Even I call you if it's necessary.
Always. I'm expecting I'll still be getting messages from you in 2 years' time. How are you getting on?
Perfect. How did it impact your day-to-day life in Spain or while you are traveling to Latin America?
Well, I think the biggest time I realized was when I went to Mexico a couple of months ago, because their level of English is not as mature as in Spain. So I had to speak Spanish, and I was just so surprised how much I was able to not just get by, but actually really connect with the locals. And I think this is the biggest difference. I've realized, like, you learn so much more about people and how they are when you can connect with language. Without language, it's very difficult to actually really get to know a place. So yeah, I think confidence has been the biggest thing, and meeting new people.
Perfect. So thanks a lot, Stephen. Now it's time to get out and yeah, practice a lot with your Spanish. Muchas
Thank you,
gracias.
Cristiano. And yeah, look forward to continuing the journey.
Perfect.